When it came down to coding the photo voice uh, methodology, it was actually similar to that of the memory work, where I was able to move through the different photos and just really thinking about the items that impacted me, which were my family, mainly my mother, aunts, and uncles, as they were vital and parts of the community. So my impact with adult learners. And it was also interweaved in with my faith, because again, I had pictures from church and thinking about my educational philosophies that were tied into that, and how my mom really and family really impacted those educational philosophies. And then just thinking through how I came to an age where it was challenged, but ultimately that foundation was laid. So I was able to go back to that, similar to parables in the Bible. Um, but I was really taken aback thinking about the photos of all the women in my grandmother's family as they were around the house, because they all went to college. While all of the men, except for my father, went to the army or enlisted into the military. I just was able to celebrate and think about that philosophy that was taught to me, which was the value of education. And thinking about my aunt being the first Black woman to attend the university that I graduated from was just very impactful. And then I look back on those former activities such as sports and those coaches, teachers, so those impacts of the community, those adult learners, and how it impacted my learning. Um, and then finally, I just went through those college photos and coded those as well. Thinking about, again, those impacts of adults, so advisors, those teachers, thinking about those formal and informal activities, because there were so many in college where learning took place. Learning as a leader through simulation experiences, internships, all that really tied to my learning as well. So really good activity. Wasn't as hard as the memory work. Uh, and then one of the things that stood out was thinking about Math Mountain and the redundancy of how my love for math came about, and just those repetitions and things of how I learned as well.